We have time for a few questions for Wapiro.
I was wondering, like, it's very interesting. Thank you for the presentation. I was wondering, like, how do the current, like, socio-political forces within the country influence parents' choices of, like, which school am I going to send my children to? Is there a trend that you can see?
Yes, I think it's right now. This at the time, there's only from middle and up classes. Family they send to the pesantren, but right now this pesantren is more developed, so that's why the pesantren not only receive from middle and up family, but also from the high family, from wealthy family. And then this is very difficult because this right now it's very difficult to get job, something like that. In outside demanding is very high. That's why the people right now think that pesantren is not give the more skill to the student. So the number of the student in the pesantren that is not increase but decrease because maybe there is many new pesantren was established, and also because the pesantrens cannot give the more skill, because in outside the pesantren, like educational institution outside the pesantren, they have like international standards, something like that. And pesantren, in some pesantren, we still keep the traditional teaching. So we cannot have the competition with the outside in the educational institution.
Okay, very good. More questions?
Are there different pesantren in Indonesia?
What's that?
Are there different pesantren, different religious schools?
What do you mean?
Are they different? They have the same curriculum system?
Oh, there's many differences. Many differences. We have the traditional and also moderns. For the modern, it's very, very modern. It's like the student live with like the dormitory, like in Halimano, they have bed, something like that. But in traditional, they don't have. And also the system also is very different. In some pesantren, they began to apply the international standard. So they speak English, they give the like opportunity like study abroad, something like that. But mostly pesantren in Indonesia still keep the traditional one. Yeah.
I have a question. In my point of view, education is not only provides children with education perspective, but I think beside other social skills is very important for students. But as you mentioned in your presentation, like the student in Pesantren,
Yeah.
like are not allowed to interact with the other gender or something like that. So I think how can they prepare when they get out of school? How can they promote in the social society?
Thank you. Nice question. So the activities in the pesantren is not only for studying. They have this many extra activities such as like the giving presentation like that, and also they have they give the prophet like what's that activities with the community like healthcare, and also this like journalism, something like that. So I think it's not important to dealing with the outside. Really, I was at the opposite sex, but they have the another skill. For example, serve the community. Pesantren was maintained not only for the kiai and the student, but also for the community, because community is usually give the benefit for the pesantren. Yeah.
My understanding is that Indonesian Islam is much more secular than the religions in the Middle East.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering whether there are any religious schools that are associated with more fundamental Islam teachings. And in that case, how does the state deal with those, more, let's say, fundamental Islam?
So you wanna ask about related with the terrorism?
Yeah, I don't think they support terrorism necessarily, but there are like Jamaah Islamiyah.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said that the pesantren have many different system. So this usually we also have the like kind of the pesantren, and usually the kiai they graduate from the Middle East. So because they graduate from the Middle East, the system how they develop the pesantren also different. And for the actually this pesantren is very was that growing well in Indonesia, and the state right now give the many support with the pesantren. I don't know with the specific pesantren, for example, it's right now in Solo. Is with ours related with the Jamaah Islamiyah. I don't know what the state dealing with the pesantren, but from the another pesantren, for example, in this pesantren, the state give the chance to give the funding, something like that, to develop the pesantren.
Is the pesantren actually regulated by the state, or it's free to go on its own?
Independent.
Okay, thank you very much, both of you.